Welcome to the Redskins Portal. I'm Amanda Mitchell. Well, Skins fans, with that fourth quarter comeback against the Arizona Cardinals, that brings the Redskins to a 2-0 undefeated record. That makes us leaders of the NFC East and also one of only 7 teams to remain undefeated across the entire NFL. Now, Dallas week. Redskins head down to Jerry's World, but the big story here is the status on Tony Romo. And here to bring us up to speed is Redskins insider Chris Russell. Hey Chris, tell us what's going on with Tony Romo down there.
Well, Amanda, it's early in the week, obviously, but he has a reported punctured lung and a fractured rib. We don't know exactly how fractured that rib is, but suffice it to say it can't possibly feel good. You know, Romo missed a part of Dallas's come-from-behind win in San Francisco last Sunday that they won in overtime, but he came back to lead the charge and the actual comeback and then finished it off in overtime and appeared to be throwing the ball well. A report on Monday said that his playing status for next Monday night against the Redskins wouldn't be affected by the punctured lung diagnosis. I think we have to get a little bit later in the week, Friday, Saturday, to kind of see exactly where we're at. But I expect him to play. And even if he doesn't, or even if he has to go out at some point, John Kitna led the Cowboys to a 34-point attack against the Redskins last December in Jerry's World. So he's more than capable of doing it, even though it was against a different defense.
Okay, Chris, so speaking of injuries, are we or are we not going to see LeRon Landry on the field on Monday night?
I think we will, Amanda. I'm not 100% sure of that as we stand. He certainly wants to play. He's planning on playing, but I think the extra day to prepare certainly helps the cause. He's been very limited in practice. I think they'll let him go full go as we get closer and closer towards the weekend here. I think by Friday of this week, if he's not a full go in practice, even though he'll be listed as questionable, if he's not a full go, a full participant in practice, I wouldn't expect him to play. And I don't think there's a huge rush right now to get him back because the Redskins are 2-0.
Okay, Chris, now if the Redskins are able to pull this one out, get to 3-0, how big is that in the grand scheme of things for the Redskins?
Well, it's enormous because then you have one more game at St. Louis on a quick turnaround week. You know, we don't get back from Dallas until 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning Tuesday. The players will have off. The coaching staff goes right to work on game planning and film review, and it's going to be a very quick turnaround week against a St. Louis team that, quite honestly, has gotten their doors blown off their first 2 games of the year and comes in a little bit beat up. And so, you know, if you can go 3-0, then you have a chance to take on a wounded team. Certainly that will be a desperate team and is much better than maybe their record might indicate, and a team that hammered the Redskins last year in St. Louis. So certainly it would be huge. Even, you know, if you could win one of these 2 games, whether it's Dallas or St. Louis, I don't think you could ask for much better than that. A 3-1 break, you know, a quarter of the way into your season at the bye, a chance to get healthy, a chance to get some rest, and a chance to get refocused for the last 3 quarters of the season is pretty much all you can ask for.
Thanks, Chris.